Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 235 pounds, Mike Wayne. And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, 252 pounds, Pretty Boy Fulton.
So we have Pretty Boy Fulton and Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne from Boston, Mass. has quite a task. This Pretty Boy Fulton is one of the most underrated wrestlers wrestling today. I have a great deal of respect for him. He has the size, he has the ability. And if I was to predict a young wrestler that is going to go a long way in this profession, then I would say Pretty Boy Fulton is one. Fulton is the type that can wrestle either way. If they want to be rough, he can be rough. If they want to stay to the rules, then he's quite capable of doing so. Step over toe hold by Mike Wayne. Now this is a good one, a good hold. But Fulton is not going to give Wayne an opportunity to manipulate him from the ankle, which is the idea. You know, I'm sitting alongside of me, my buddy Lou Klein, and I'll say this, Lou, when I came into the arena tonight, I signed a couple of autographs, and a fellow said to me, "Where can I learn to be a wrestler?" I said, "Go contact Lou Klein." And he said, "Is that how you started, Lord?" So there you are, the words around. But you are a good tutor, Lou, and perhaps you can pass on a message.
Well, Lord, listen, we're always looking for new talent. Now, you got to realize, fellas, that you got to weigh well over 200 pounds, or 200 pounds over, or you got to look big enough. We are also looking for girls that weigh anywhere between 125 pounds and 50 pounds. That's girls only. I have a lot of requests for fellas who want to wrestle at 150. They probably could make a good wrestler, but we just can't seem to book people who weigh 150 pounds. We are also looking for midget. Now's the time of the year to start it out. September, everybody be going back to school, and our new classes start in September. So if you know of anybody who is interested in wrestling or would like to become a wrestler, or yourself would like to become a wrestler, contact me, Lou Klein, at Box 100, Allen Park, Michigan. Or the phone number, the area code is 313-381-3890, and we'll send you complete information, or else you can drop in and see me. Okay, thank you, Lordy.
Thank you very much, Lou, and it's good advice. Meanwhile, Pretty Boy Fulton continues to live up to my predictions. He is performing well in that ring. Mike Wayne is on the receiving end. The referee doesn't have a great deal to do. He moves around. Fulton has applied a good nerve grip to the neck. Again, I remind wrestling fans that the officials have been, they've advised the wrestlers as to the rules that apply in the state. So there's no excuse if they step out of line, no excuse for them being punished. So it's Pretty Boy Fulton staying in control, covers his man, and the count. I thought it would go in there, but Wade was quick to move. I think once we got Lou Klein sitting by here and enjoying this bout with Fulton, I think it'd be just about the time to tell us about what's going on at some of those shows you're have away from town.
Yes, well, before I want to, I'd like to say something about pretty boy Gary Fulton here. I think he is one of the finest athletes that I've ever met. And, in fact, I've had a pleasure of training Gary Fulton. And I'll tell you, he is one man that is constantly training, He's been wrestling for about 5 years. He did a couple of years in a service, and he got out of the service and continued his wrestling. And I think you're going to see a lot of this boy. He's going to be one of the top men in the country very, very soon.
Well, it's so true, Lou. He really has everything going for him, and you did a good job with this boy.
Okay, now I'd like to tell you about the shows here. Now, if you are interested in making money, any organization at all, it's fair time, and it's going to be back to school time. If you organizations are interested in making money and putting some money for your many, many worthy projects, and you would like to bring this type of entertainment that you are now viewing on your TV screen, and bring some of these super TV stars that you are now viewing on your screen to your town or your community, all you have to do is write to Big Time Wrestling or Lou Klein, Box 100, Allen Park, Michigan. The phone number, the area code is 313-381-3890. And we will send you complete information on how to sponsor a wrestling match and promote one in your own hometown. Don't forget the box number is 100. The area code is 313-381-3890.
And a big win was taken by your boy Fulton then, Lou. That was a magnificent win. That is the type of action you will see live, and there's no doubt about it. There's nothing more exciting for wrestling fans in an arena to watch a young man like that in action and to have such a convincing win. Let's hear about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes, 7 seconds. The winner of the fall of the match, Pretty Boy Fulton. Pretty Boy Fulton, you call yourself God's gift to women, right? The most beautiful man in the world.
Brothers, all you got to do is just take a look at this body. I want everybody to take a good look. This body speaks for itself, guy.
That's why you never have too much to say, right?
Just this body and my great ability. That's all I need.
Besides calling yourself the most beautiful wrestler in the world, you also think you're the wrestler with the most perfect body, the most beautiful physique, and also the world's greatest wrestler.
Just listen, these are my people out here. Just ask them. These are my people. Ask them, they belong to me.
Well, I hear boos. What do you hear?
It's all I hear is cheers, baby. These people belong to me. Look at them, baby. They love me almost as much as I love me.
Okay, there he is, fans, the self-proclaimed most beautiful wrestler in the whole wide world. There you have him, Pretty Boy Fulton. We'll be right back. We've got much more action coming up on Big Time Wrestling.
We've
got much more action coming up on Big Time Wrestling.
Big Time Wrestling comes to Pickford, Michigan at the high school on Wednesday, September the 29th. That's Big Time Wrestling in Pickford, Michigan at the high school, Wednesday, September 29th. The stars of Big Time Wrestling Television will be there live and in person. Don't miss it. Stars such as Big Money Hank James, Bulldog Don Kent, the 8th wonder of the world, the United States heavyweight champion, the people's champion, Pampero Firpo, the wild man from Syria, the fireman of pro wrestling, the Sheik. Many, many other stars will be in Pickford, Michigan, Wednesday, September 29th. Then, it's Big Time Wrestling returning to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, the Memorial Gardens, Thursday, September 30th at 8 p.m. That's Thursday, September 30th, 8 p.m. The stars of Big Time Wrestling Television are in Sault Ste. Marie. The Sheik against Pampero Firpo in a super battle for the U.S. title. Big Money Hank James against Bulldog Don Kent in a grudge battle. Thursday, September 30th, Memorial Gardens, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. We'll see you ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing from Abruzzi, Italy, weighing 252 pounds, Dynamite Dominic Denucci. And his opponent from Germany, 256 pounds, Baron von Krupp.
It is so true, ladies and gentlemen. On a Big Time Wrestling, you see the top stars from all around the world. Here we have one from Germany, one from Italy, both the top of their field, the top in the profession. It will be interesting to see this clash between Dominic Denucci and Baron von Krupp. Denucci hails from a very lovely part of Italy, the town of Abruzzi. He's very proud of some of the sportsmen that he has produced. Von Krupp is not going to take any chances. We must notice by the glint in Denucci's eye that he means business. A magnificent athlete, Denucci. I've always had this fellow, well, as far as I'm concerned, always considered him one of the greatest. Von Krupp forces the issue, but Denucci grabs him with a side headlock. That's a dandy. It's Denucci's own particular brand. Even the great Strangler Lewis, who won most of his bouts with a side headlock, would be proud of Denucci. He held on tenaciously to Von Krupp and still has his hold. Or did have it. Yes, he still has it. That and Von Krupp is one of those arrogant fellows who embarrasses his own countrymen. Up against Dominic Denucci, a wrestler his countrymen are so proud of him. When I mentioned about the top stars from all around the world appearing on Big Time Wrestling, just think of some of the names. Pampero, Firpo, 8th wonder of the world. The Butcher from the Sudan. The Sheik, Andre, the French Giant. Bulldog Don, all from different countries. And what action these great stars provide us. The fans are going wild as Dominic Denucci holds on firmly with his side headlock. I mentioned previously about Big Time Wrestling recognizing the authority of the National Wrestling Alliance. Incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, that alliance has a new president, Mr. Edward Graham of Florida. He was elected recently to that high position of president over the world's official wrestling body. Whenever I mention a title on this program, that title, you can rest assured, is recognized by the National Wrestling Alliance. Good tackling by Denucci, but all caught in mid-flight by Baron Von Krupp. But Denucci was quick to regain his advantage. The referee orders both men back to center ring. These are very well-conditioned athletes. You know, when people reminded me of the Olympic wrestling they watched during the Olympics in Montreal, Well, most of these top stars that you see on big-time wrestling, that's how they had their beginning, as Olympic wrestlers. But they certainly introduced a great deal of color into their performance since becoming pros. And now everybody, to a man, is calling for Dominic Denucci to fight his way out of trouble. I should say to a man and a woman, because the sexes are equally divided in the wrestling arena. The women, they love it rough. And they like to let their favorites know how they feel, and that's just what they're doing with Denucci. He's a great favorite. Baron von Krupp has applied a claw grip. It's a good one. He's well versed in the use of this hold. And can Baron von Krupp hold on to it? That's the question. Denucci punches him. Yes, he fights his way free. The Baron goes after him again and gets the grip again. And again, the fans call for Denucci to break it. The popular Italian star is in trouble. And again, he threatens. Breaks free. And it's Baron von Krupp. Looked as though Denucci would be able to sustain his attack, but Krupp is a toughie. And the big German holds on. And the referee calls for the bell. The referee has had enough of Krupp. He raises the hand of Dominic Denucci. He disqualifies Krupp. Oh, what a delightful turn of events. Now let's get it officially from our ring announcer.
7 minutes, 59 seconds. The referee has disqualified Baron von Krupp. The winner, Dynamite Dominic Denucci.
A nice win. And I don't know whether there will be an interview, yes, by the ring announcer. So let's hear what Dominic has got to say.
I'm going to talk very quickly to Dynamite Dominic Denucci. Dominic, quickly. Dominic, we got a very short time here. It was a great match you were in. And hey, these are really your people around here. They're all for you.
You know, a man like him, he's a great wrestler. He's a top wrestler. Believe you me, if he can beat me wrestling, I'll get up and shake his hands. But when he started to use dirty technique and kick and punch, I can do the same thing. Believe you me, I'm ready to go anytime.
Thank you, Dominic. Fans back again with more of Big Time Wrestling in just a moment. Stay with us back in just a second.
Big Time Wrestling comes to Pickford, Michigan at the high school on Wednesday, September the 29th. That's Big Time Wrestling in Pickford, Michigan at the high school, Wednesday, September 29th. The stars of Big Time Wrestling television will be there live and in person. Don't miss it. Stars such as Big Money Hank James, Bulldog Don Kent, the 8th wonder of the world, the United States heavyweight champion, the people's champion, Pampero Firpo, the wild man from Syria, the fireman of pro wrestling, the Sheik. Many, many other stars will be in Pickford, Michigan, Wednesday, September 29th. Then, it's Big Time Wrestling returning to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, the Memorial Gardens, Thursday, September 30th at 8 p.m. That's Thursday, September 30th 8 p.m., the stars of Big Time Wrestling Television are in Sault Ste. Marie. The Sheik against Pampero Firpo in a super battle for the U.S. title. Big Money Hank James against Bulldog Don Kent in a grudge battle. Thursday, September 30th, Memorial Gardens, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. We'll see you ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Now introducing fans, the 8th wonder of the world from the jungles of South America, weighing 240 pounds, the United States heavyweight champion, Pampero Firpo. And his opponent from Miami Beach, Florida, weighing 242 pounds, Steve Doni.
Steve Doni is against a very popular man, hence the chorus of boos, and Mr. Doni's name was mentioned. Pampero Firpo, the 8th wonder of the world, the people's champion, the United States heavyweight champion. Here tonight to prove his prowess in the squared circle against a young opponent here, who if he could beat Firpo, and he's very intent in that ring, if he could beat Firpo, what a great win for this young man it would be. However, the odds are against him. Nevertheless, he will try. He will give it his best. Firpo waits for the young man. Very quick, very fast. Too quick for him, really. Brings him over. Firpo to his feet now. This young man will have a wrestling lesson here tonight. He's got Firpo in a side headlock now. Doni grabbing the edge here. Firpo did not like something that Doni did to him. Side headlock. Now Firpo retaliates again. Doni did something that's not in his favor. Firpo puts the El Garfio on him. He's got the El Garfio on this young man. He's going to prove to him once and for all the superior being. Firpo with the El Garfio. He's going to get counted down. That's going to be it. The bell sounds. This bout did not last long. Terry Sullivan making his way to the ring now. Firpo being concerned about this young man. He's going to help him out a bit. Here's Terry Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute, 57 seconds. The winner of the fall in the match, the 8th wonder of the world, the United States heavyweight champion, Pampero Firpo. Nice victory again, Ken. You know, those challenges just keep on coming in from all over the United States, and as a matter of fact, all over the world.
And I'm ready for all of them, one by one. I have to say something which start annoying me a lot. And this is going for you, for your own file, Mr. Bulldog Kent, George Animal Steel, Baron Von Krupp, Sheik, and many another more. I am a fighting champion. Cost me a lot of time, a lot of agony towards my injuries. Come and see if you can get the belt, mister, and then you can brag. And as I concern you, Bulldog Kent, then you can bark. Meantime, like the old cliche said, when a dog bark, never bite. Oh, yeah!
There you have it, fans. The 8th wonder of the world, Pampero Firpo, leaves the ring. And as he said to Mr. Kent, he said it directly, as the old cliche goes, when a dog barks, seldom does he bite. The words of Pampero Firpo. Big Time Wrestling comes to Pickford, Michigan at the high school on Wednesday, September the 29th. That's Big Time Wrestling in Pickford, Michigan at the high school, Wednesday, September 29th. The stars of Big Time Wrestling Television will be there live and in person. Don't miss it. Stars such as Big Money Hank James, Bulldog Don Kent, the 8th wonder of the world, the United States heavyweight champion, the people's champion, Pampero Firpo, the wild man from Syria, the fireman of pro wrestling, the Sheik. Many, many other stars will be in Pickford, Michigan, Wednesday, September 29th. Then, It's Big Time Wrestling returning to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, the Memorial Gardens, Thursday, September 30th at 8 p.m. That's Thursday, September 30th, 8 p.m. The stars of Big Time Wrestling Television are in Sault Ste. Marie. The Sheik against Pampero Firpo in a super battle for the U.S. title. Big Money Hank James against Bulldog Don Kent in a grudge battle. Thursday, September 30th, Memorial Gardens, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. We'll see you ringside.